this makes sense.
Oh, Lester.
Honey, it's okay. I want you to be happy. Would you like smiley sauce with that?
Lester, just stop it!
No. You don't get to tell me what to do. Ever again.
Welcome to Buffs.
Well, we flex our movie muscles.
Today's topic, American Beauty.
And I'm Diana, the guest host.
All right.
All right.
American Beauty. Kevin
who-
An oldie
Spacey.
but a goodie.
Who direct? That was.
The guy who's
who
married to
directed?
Kate Winslet. What's his name?
Oh, Sam Mendes.
Yes.
And he just Revolutionary Road. He just did Bond, right?
Mhm.
That was a.
He did Bond.
Wasn't it
Nice.
the last Bond?
Can we
right?
fact check that?
Casino.
I think so.
I will.
Not
fact
Casino
check
Royale.
No. He did.
Quantum of Solace.
No, Skyfall. Quantum of Solace is more.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
Skyfall.
So anyways,
He did $1 billion movie right there.
we also did
Yeah.
Road to Perdition. One of
Road
my
to
favorites.
Perdition.
We'll talk about that another day. But
The ending of Road to Perdition
Don't
is like
tell-
one of the most beautiful scenes
that's actually
ever.
that's actually one of
With the
that's one
water?
of Jude Law's best
Oh, absolutely.
performances.
Oh,
He's my
God,
favorite in that
yes.
movie.
Yeah. So American Beauty.
Back to
American
American
Beauty.
Beauty. Sorry.
There's a
Go ahead.
bag, and there's a guy videotaping it.
Oh God.
It's funny because back then it was so cool, and you look at it now, it's kind of creepy.
No. Well,
Was it
it,
creepy back then?
It was creepy back
was
then
creepy
too.
back then.
Yeah,
I think it was
supposed-
creepy cool, like it was unique.
It was the
but now it's weird. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna watch it.
Well, what I love about the opening of that movie is you have that Kevin Spacey is gonna die.
Right.
You know he's gonna
Which is
die,
good.
and then also they have that scene where his daughter's like, "We should kill my dad,"
Ha.
and then you're like, "Oh shit!" So she's the one. She's definitely the one. And then it's a complete, red herring.
Spoilers.
A complete MacGuffin.
Oh yeah.
come
Spoiler
on.
alert.
Oh yeah,
Just
sorry.
in case you missed that.
But the gay military man, what's
Yeah.
his name?
Oh, you're talking
He's
about
like my
Chris
favorite.
Cooper.
Yeah, Chris Cooper.
The
Yeah,
father,
he
yeah.
did Adaptation, which is like
Oh.
a brilliant movie.
Yeah.
He like took out his teeth for that film, but
He won an
was
Oscar
so,
for that film.
Yes, he's so good in American Beauty. Like he captures that sort of like constant
He's so rough and he's got
inner
that like.
fight
Yeah.
of somebody who could just can't accept like the person that they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's one of the most interesting things about American Beauty, and also the fact that it's named American Beauty, like the rose, because that rose is a hybrid. And so it's very much about this idea of like the identity politics of the South and how you sort of get like downtrodden by what you're told you're supposed to be, but what you actually become and the person that you want to be. So it's very Freudian in a sense. But it's also about like the violence that a person can inflict on themselves when they feel that they're not appropriately like fitting into certain molds. Like if you see the wife, I forget her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
that-
realtor?
that Benning,
Yeah.
Yeah, when she is she's doing like all that self-help and she's cleaning the house, getting ready for the open house, and she's like, I will sell this house
Yeah,
today.
yeah,
And then it goes really, really bad and she doesn't sell. And when she's closing those blinds and she starts crying, and then she does that kind of self-discipline where she actually starts smacking herself, saying like, don't cry, you baby. Like that in itself is sort of like this very small nugget, but at the same time it becomes the metaphor for this entire film, because it is about all of these people
Well, I mean-
self
Well,
disciplining.
that whole movie, except Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey is about fuck it all.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
With that line.
Everybody else is kind of like, they're just these miserable people
Yeah.
that just have nothing. Like her
Yeah.
character, for example, you already explained that, but like the daughter, the friend, even the guy with the camera and the bag. It's kind of just like these people are just weird.
Yeah,
like,
but-
they're all weird. They have like the
Yeah.
yeah.
And
They're
what's
empty.
fascinating
Empty
is
what I'm
Kevin
looking for.
Spacey dies with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
He's
Spoilers.
He fulfilled everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't.
in that giant pool of red.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
and
yeah.
it's the same hue as the flower, which
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of aesthetics, and I think that movie. I think it's because Sam Mendes comes from a theater background, and so he blocks the way you do theater, and so everything has this very sort of like curvilinear appeal to it, which is really beautiful.
it's almost Sam Shepard like in that way.
How so? Like,
in his theater.
Sam Shepard from Max Effect?
No,
No.
Sam Shepard's also theater.
He's
He
a-
wrote books and he's done plays. Sam Shepard and Sam Elliott.
In
Sam Shepard.
his specific, if you read Sam Shepard plays, the stage directions are so specific.
yeah.
So Sam Mendes doing, I hope you're right. Yeah, doing American Beauty. It is very, very particularly shot. And yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like if you remember the dinner scene
Yes.
Right after Lester Burnham loses his job, and he's like, I didn't lose my job. I
Yeah.
quit. It's not like where did
I
that go?
quit.
The opening of that is shot like a theater. Like you have the mother, the father, and then she's in the background, and then you have two lamps right in between them.
Yeah, perfect
Like,
stage picture.
Yeah, that's how you stage plays.
Sure.
And then you have like the fourth wall and two of them, and the way that it's like lit and everything. It just, and it's such a crazy scene because it also has, because of the daughter's hairstyle, it has these sort of religious undertones to it. Because she has this very like, I don't even like this. It almost looks like an oil painting of like you know, a Mary type of situation.
Okay.
It's
and
almost like a Sam Rockwell painting. Not Sam Rockwell.
no.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell.
Like it
That's
has
right.
really
Really love
dark.
Sam Rockwell.
I actually thought of Caravaggio because it has these very dark darks. In Caravaggio, he painted with like really heavy black, and so the shadows in that, like everything is sort of really really dark. Like if you're watching it, I don't know. You might think about it now
I'll
that
go
you
back
watch
and watch
it.
that movie.
But
now.
the
See
darks are
everything you
really
said about
dark.
it.
It's very
Learn
like it's the same as the Godfather movies, where like some
That's
of
my
the
favorite drama.
some of the
ever.
scenes there's like stuff that just looks like sand because it's so dark, and so it makes the flesh tones really yellow and like the black's really black, and I think that comes from like him, the way that he lights and everything. And Revolutionary Road, it's the same thing. Like when
Yeah,
they're
it's actually
the
it's
picture
more
window.
in Revolutionary Road than it is in American Beauty. If you watch it,
I haven't
it's
seen it.
so like
Stage-like,
It's almost
yeah.
like stage like, and even like the essence of the time period too just adds more to it. You're just like,
like when they're in Revolutionary Road, when they're all sitting together having that afternoon. I think they're having coffee. And
yeah,
they're
it was
having, like,
at their
little
house
finger
when her brother
Yeah.
came, or
when the sun
the
comes.
The sun, yeah. that's
Who
what it was.
is the effing guy from Boardwalk
Boardwalk Empire,
Empire?
he's great.
Love that guy.
What's his
Obsessed
name?
with him.
Lord Zed from the new one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon,
Great
yeah.
actor, yeah.
Lord
so when-
Zed from Power Rangers?
Lord
Sorry,
Zod.
Zod.
from Superman.
Sorry, I got excited.
I was like,
thinking about
Lord
it.
Zed said
I said
Robert
something.
this shit.
Lord Zod.
But in that scene when they're all sitting together, it's also very much like you see the picture window here, and like Kate Winslet is here, and the mother is here, and the father's here, and the Shannon
Yeah.
is here, and then like Leonardo DiCaprio's off screen. And again, you have this very sort of like stage-like blocking of the events, and it's really beautiful. Like,
But you don't see
Yeah.
that in Bond though.
Oh,
Okay, so-
Yeah.
There is no
I haven't
theater.
seen
in
Bond, so I wouldn't know,
It's great.
but-
Alright, so
It's
American
great.
Beauty, what is your favorite scene from the movie? Comment below. Tell us about it.
and if you like me, vote for me so I can come back.
Alright, guys.